So you've used Google Classroom and you have a specific assignment that you're starting to evaluate to give feedback to your students. You've clicked on that link to open that specific assignment that you can see here. So I'm looking at a student named Michelle, or a fellow colleague in this case. So Michelle's document's here. I'm ready to give feedback. There are a number of ways that teachers do it. I'm going to share two for this, and I'm going to focus on the second one as the one that I recommend. So the first one that I see a number of teachers do is they go up and they change the text color to something bright, vivid, such as red, such as a dark green, a bright blue, etc. They change the text color and they write in at that point with that change in text color every time you go to a different place. What they would like. That's one way to do it. So changing text color. The drawback of that, you have to do it over and over and over. What I recommend is this. Select the text to insert a comment about that text. So in most situations, Google apps such as Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, Google Drawings even, you can insert comments easily. You can do this 3 different ways, but I'm just going to show you this way, knowing that you can insert a comment. But I'm going to show you, look off to the right where I've selected this text. Do you see this icon? When I click here, I can put in my comment about my feedback for this. Spelling matters. All right. I click comment, it actually sends that comment and gives access for the student. All right. So the student would see this kind of dull highlighting. And if they click in it, see how it changes from the dull yellow to more of a bright, vivid yellow? And you see the animation of the inserted comment when I click on it. It kind of has this little speech bubble-like shape now. When I click outside of it, it just seems to be this part that moves off the side. I like to think of it as the digital post-it notes. All right. Now, with that, so I recommend starting with this when you're inserting comments. I recommend that you have 3 types and start with 1. Compliment, question, command. All right. So when you write a compliment, it's things like good job or be specific, excellent job, labeling your paper with name and date. The expectation is that when they have that compliment, right, the reply by the student would be thanks or thank you. So, a question is just that. If you ask, why did you not put your last name? Why did you not put today's date? Why is it in October? Then answering that question is the reply. And the third one, the command, is a little different and a little more intense, especially for younger grades. The command is something specific, such as, in this situation, the expectation. This is a command telling, I'm not asking you if you will do it. I'm telling you to do it. So the expectation is the student would go back and actually change some of the text. And then fly back. So because I'm the only one signed in on this document, that's why it's marking me. If the student was signed in and viewing this document from their Google Classroom link, they would have the ability to have their information connected. All right. So giving feedback to students now, I recommend selecting the text, using the add comment, and then adding your comment to it and teaching your students to reply to your comment.